What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Maker 8000. I am back with another Toontown video. Now today the topic is going to be the problem with Uber tunes. Now if you do not know what an Uber tune is, basically it's a tune with low laugh and level 7 gags. So in this VP specifically, during the first battle we had two Ubers with us. One was 15 laugh and one was 21 laugh. They both had maxed out throw, squirt, and sound. Now, of course, nothing in this game is 100%. Everything either is from low, medium, high for something to hit. Nothing will ever 100% hit. Now, we can do the argument, well, trap is 100% hit, it's perfect, but you also have to have lure, so it's not necessarily perfect because the lure has to hit. Okay, so nothing's 100%. We can all agree on that. So you gotta keep an account the level of cogs you're fighting. If you're fighting a level 3, level 12s, and your gags miss, and you only have 21 health or 15 health, something could go bad. So that is exactly what happened. I guess there was 3 level 12 cogs, the sound missed, the cogs did power trip, and the tune ended up going sad. Both of the Uber tunes ended up going sad. So you might be thinking, oh, it's a VP, it's no big deal, they'll just come back in. It is a big deal because whether it's a VP or CEO, of course I know you can't get into a CEO with 15 laugh, I know that, but I'm just using that as an example. Being down one person or even two people, being down two people or even one person stuns the game. It only prolongs the game, and it can make it harder. If I'm with people who don't know how to stun, or like this, I'm with a level 1 person who has never ever done a VP before, and then we're out 2-man. I'm having to tell this person how to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just stuff that people got to think about. You're stunning the team, even though people say, oh, it's a VP, it's easy, you can solo VP this and that. That's not the point, man. You don't go in with 8 tunes expecting to solo something. Now, if it does happen, okay, but I'm not okay with it because me personally, man, if you want to make an Uber, man, whether it's to have more of a challenge in the game, if you want to do it just to be different, if you know what I'm saying, whatever your reasoning is, your reason being, I will not run with you in a VP, CFO, nothing. I will not do nothing with you because of what happened today. Now, this is not the first time this has happened. This happened to me multiple times, and I decided, I was like, man, I can't keep running with them because it's a liability. You're only crippling the rest of the team, and people might be thinking I'm overreacting. Oh, this guy's being mean, he's being rude, this and that, but it's not like that, man. It's common sense, man. When people make tunes like this, and when people make soundless tunes, another example, man, people make soundless tunes, and then they get mad when they get feedback and people say they don't want to run with them. But when you're making a soundless tune, you already know that you're going to get feedback of people saying they're not going to want to run with you. When you make an Uber tune, you already know there's going to be people who are like skeptical to run with you, and that's what I understand. If you make an Uber tune, then okay. If someone doesn't want to run with you, say okay. Do not get mad at somebody because they don't want to run with you. That's their own right. They don't want to have to waste time and waste any more time or cripple the rest of the team. Now, I had one person comment in my comments about being soundless. This is off the topic, but this is just a point I'm trying to get across. And she said, I know I'm soundless, and I'm okay that people don't want to run with me because I already knew when I was making a soundless tune that I was going to have people that didn't want to run with me. And that's how people should be with everything. If you are making something that's not, what's the word I'm trying to think of? If you're making something that's like not the norm, like being soundless is not the norm, being an Uber is not the norm, then you have to expect negative feedback, and you have to be able to roll with the punches. You cannot get mad or call somebody saying they're being rude when they're just being real. You think if the roles were reversed, man, if I'm an Uber tune, I'm trying to run with you, and you're like, well, man, if if a power trip comes and you're dead, then you go sad, then we're out a man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to run, if you really want to do that, you go run with six Uber tunes, and you tell me how you like them. You're gonna end up, there's a possibility you might end up having to solo the VP, which nobody wants to do, man. It's just prolonging. It just makes the game longer. If you comment down below you don't have a legitimate argument, man, this how I'm gonna look at you, because like I keep saying, man, I always get people to comment down below and they take everything I say personal, man. This is not to take personal. I want you to think, if you were in my shoes, or if you were in a person's shoes and they were an Uber tune, or whatever, the soundless, or whatever the case may be, man, you gotta think of it from other people's perspectives instead of just automatically getting butthurt. Off rip, people just get butthurt if I say anything that they don't agree with, which, okay, you can be mad all you want, but you have to have something logical to say something back to me. Don't just say nonsense in the comment and dislike, or just be like, oh, you're dumb. Say something back, and if you agree with me, disagree. It don't matter, man. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.